Welcome back to Brokey Peace, where we'll be Brokey boys so you don't have to. All right. Right now we're going to sum up the Ace deck. I made some changes. I got some corrections at my local card shop. I picked up a win, my first win in my tournament. I lost my two other matches, but I did pick up a win against somebody who has I would say, more equal skill level to me. Maybe even I have a little more than them. But that's why it's important I won. I even made mistakes in that match. I was like, oh, you can't do that. They turned around to two well-experienced players, and they're like, you absolutely can do that. And I'm like, all right, I'm wrong. Right here we have the Snake Man Luffy, blue and purple. That's the alternate art. I picked that up out of a pack. I'm pretty sure that this came out of the Jewelry Bonnie starter deck, the green Jewelry Bonnie. I like that card. Also picked up this alternate art Koala, black and yellow. I believe I picked this up from the Legacy of the Master. They were some booster packs at the place I went to. I picked up a couple, ripped them. I love that. The hollow on this is so awesome. And then I got this deck box. Now, this deck box is not, perfectly sized for the amount of cards I got in here, but it fits in there nice. So we got the Don and some Don Quixote sleeves. Got my Roger Don for Ace. And then the Ace deck we do have in the Ace sleeves. Look at that. Now, the deck, the main improvements I made have to do with the 10 cost tax gate. Last time I showed this deck, I did have these Rogers in here. These Whitebeards. Double attack, but we all know that's not the greatest card compared to the other. Like that red 9 cost Whitebeard is insane. And so I pulled a couple Utas out of my I'm wrong. Yamato. I like Yamato, so that's crazy I said that. Got a couple of her in there. At this point, I'm just going to sort this. And then this. I had one and I picked up a couple. I did a trade. So I did a trade for my alternate Emu. That card, I traded that card and I picked up, I believe, 2 of these, one of these Whitebeards here. I got that Luffy from the OP13. OP13 119 Luffy. He is green. Character card. I'm running these Whitebeard events here. Coffee's hot. Let's move that. These two. Nine Beard. We're running the Otamas. Oh man, I just was showing you Gatorades. That's crazy. Alright, as we sort this, you're seeing I'm running the Marshall DT really because people don't like when I run that. And then this is the main hitter of what made the value in the tree for the Emu. The OP9 Roger. It's got the rush, and if you or your opponent have 0 life, if they activate blocker, you win. It's crazy. Crazy card. One of these Whitebeards here. Also picked up a Charlotte Pudding. Put that over here. Running these Gozeki Odins. And you see there's another of these Rogers here. Now this deck is not perfect. When I picked up that win, I was actually using one of the people who helped put on the tournament and play in the tournament. He was letting me use his ace deck. It's a lot more meta. There is. So all of these Whitebeards, none of these right here. But there's that 9-cost red Whitebeard. It gives plus 2,000 power to the leader. And also has a on 2 Dawn effect. So that card I'm actually going to source. And the 4-cost Marco blocker I need to source. I'd also like to maybe pick up the 6-cost Jozu, where you return one of your characters and return an opponent's character, 6 costs or less. It's pretty good. Now, with this deck, you know, I still have things to trade for. I need to buy some, get on TCG Player and get some singles. I'd love some any advice. You know, the meta is kind of going to be changing, so maybe there's some more cards I can add to here. More singles I need to purchase. You know, obviously let me know how your tournaments are going, and let me know what you're thinking of for the new OP14 set. Comment down below. Thanks for watching on this episode of Brokey Peas.